It's time now for high school basketball on Facebook Live from WKLM-FM 95.3. Coming up next, we'll join Matt Croy with Before the Tip, sponsored by Village Motors. This is high school basketball on FM 95.3 WKLM.
Good evening from the dungeon as the West Holmes Lady Knights, with a record of 7-0, play host to the Zanesville Lady Blue Devils with a record of 1-3. Stay tuned. I'll be right back speaking with head coach Lindsey Snyder up next on the pregame show on WKLM.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Now, more than ever, we are proud to be your hometown pharmacy. You can rely on us to deliver the care and medication you need in the safest way possible. Hi, this is pharmacist Joel Gauss at Premier Pharmacy in Berlin. Our delivery service is available Monday through Saturday, and curbside service is available anytime our doors are open. Masks and hand sanitizer are also currently available for purchase. Just give us a call at 893-0290, or you can refill a prescription online or through our app at premierpharmacy.net and arrange for pickup or delivery. Located on West Main Street in Berlin, Premier Pharmacy, your community pharmacy.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes REDIMIX of Millersburg, offering REDIMIX concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of REDIMIX concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes REDIMIX of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MRV Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MRV Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MRV Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mrvsystems.com. MRV Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
I'm Tiffany Stefano, and I am a Park National banker, and I am a community board member at Park National Bank. We believe we're more than just our job titles, and you are more than an account number. Now, bringing our family and community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us. And more service, more access, more options. We are all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
The year-end sales event starts now at Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm excited to announce that Ford is offering 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 in trade assistance on 2020 Fusion, Escape, Edge, and Explorer. Also, employee pricing for all on all remaining 2020 Ram light-duty pickup trucks, along with 2020 or 2021 Jeep Compass, Cherokee, and Grand Cherokee. Stop in soon to grab these year-end deals and check us out online at villagemotorsinc.com.
All right, Coach Snyder, you got a nice big game here tonight. Not a normal opponent. You got Zanesville coming up here to the Castle. What do you guys got to do tonight? You girls got to do tonight to take care of business and keep the winning streak alive.
Yeah, Zanesville, good to have on our schedule come postseason. They're in our district, so it's good to have them and see them before. But they're athletic and they're quick. They don't play a ton of kids, and they play some younger kids, but they're quick, and so we got to make sure we're getting back on defense. And when we pressure them, sometimes I think we can get them out of control a little bit, but then we have to limit them to one shot and not give up multiple rebounds just because they're athletic and can go get the rebounds.
So a season is not just how you start, which has been a great start for West Holmes. It's all about how you progress and get better, as most good teams do. So when tournament time comes around, whatever flaws you may have had at the start of the season, you've gotten rid of them. What are some wrinkles that you guys have had that you feel you've made some good progress on so far in your first 7 games?
I think, we have the same team minus, a senior that we graduated from last year. So really we just kind of picked up at the beginning of the year where we left off last year. But I think up until 2 games ago, something that we've really improved upon was our shooting. Now, the last 2 games we didn't shoot the ball very well, but we're able to score points. And last year, if we could score 45, we were happy. And this year, we're trying to score 55 and 60 points every night. So that's something that I think, as we learn how to play together, and I think first couple of games we're kind of still unsure of who was going to score and who was going to play the roles, and I think they're accepting that it doesn't matter who scores what night. Everybody can score at some point, so let's just share the basketball and whoever's open shoots it.
So you got Christmas coming up, you got New Year's, you got a lot of distractions, but the whole year's been a distraction. Do you think that with all the extracurricular things going on out there in the world right now, do you think that it has mentally hardened your team to deal with more adversity than maybe in years past?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that obviously we have to jump through and to go around. But at the end of the day, we're showing up at 5 o'clock tonight to play a basketball game. And so, we had a shoot around this morning, and they had all day, and hopefully they took that as, I get to play basketball tonight. And use today as to realize how fortunate we are that we are getting to play tonight. So, I think you could use COVID and the holidays and things as excuses. But at the end of the day, what we're doing the next 3 hours doesn't change whether it's whatever's happening outside. So, we try really hard to, when we come in the gym, this is where our focus is.
Well, the record so far has showed that you have been capable of taking care of business and finding out ways to win. And the last question we're going to have for you before you get ready for your big game here against Zanesville is, you have an X factor. You got to do this one thing here tonight very, very well to come out of here victorious. What's that one thing?
I would say rebound the ball. Rebound the ball is, we know that we can pressure teams and we can get teams to speed up, but can we rebound the ball and limit them to one shot?
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck, and happy holidays after this one here the rest of this week. Until next time we see you, thank you.
Yep, thank you. Merry Christmas.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at KaufmanRealty.com.
At Kime, we know it feels good to give a quality gift. Whether it's a DeWalt tool that's guaranteed tough, an engraved Yeti thermos built for the wild, or a Vitamix blender with smoothie making accessories. Find these brands and more at Keim. Plus, Keim holiday deals are extended until December 23rd, which means you will receive a $15 gift card for every $100 you spend on qualifying brands. Keim, built on trust since 1911. KeimHome.com.
It's the GE Appliances Holiday Savings Event, now through December 30th at Millersburg Electric. Check out the new fingerprint-resistant stainless steel finish on the GE French door-style refrigerator with a door-in-a-door, and LED light wall with hands-free autofill dispenser. Earn up to $2,000 remodel rebate, a customizable GE Cathay appliance suites available in 3 colors with multiple handle finishes. Qualified customers get 0% interest with no down payment until December 2021. Stop by the area's largest appliance showroom today or visit MillersburgElectric.com. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Tony Lane, WKLM, with Don Hall, head coach, West Holmes. Well, Don, thank you for joining us here tonight. We have quite the unique matchup. Both will maybe see each other down the tournament trail, so this is a key game for both teams to get familiar with something down the road. How big of a game is this for West Holmes, even though this is a non-conference game here tonight?
Well, it's always good to play somebody, in the Eastern District. If this is a place, if you do play somebody down the road in a neutral site, a lot of times you do go to Zanesville and you play them. A lot of common opponents, especially in the Eastern District. But what you're going to see tonight, you're going to see Zanesville Youth versus the West Holmes veterans. Zanesville Youth, a lot of freshmen. I think they're going to play 3 freshmen. Very young and very athletic.
Absolutely. And, West Holmes again trying to protect that undefeated 7-0 record here tonight. First last year, individual scoring for the West Holmes, bringing back pretty much everyone. They were including their leading scorer, Katie Sprang, who averaged 13.2 points per game. Katrina Rollins, 5.9 points a game. Claire Reynolds had 5.4. Second leading scorer on the team was Kinsey Patterson, who has since moved on to graduation. But really, that's about the main departure for West Holmes girls here this year. But Katie Sprang, has been the heart and soul on the offensive side of things for West Holmes this year. In the conference schedule standings last year, West Holmes finished third with a record of 9-3, and they had an overall record of 17-5 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference. Lexington winning that conference last year with a record of 10-2. West Holmes was tied record-wise with Worcester with a record of 9-3. Madison a record of 8-4. And Mansfield Senior with a record of 4-8, and then rounding out with a conference record of 1-11, Ashland and Mount Vernon. And in the tourney trails last year, both teams failed to make it out of the sectional district. West Holmes is able to win their first game against Duncan Falls Philo, or just Philo. You always have to read the OHSA proper names first there. That's what happens when you read before you look, Don. And then took care of business against Philo, 51-36, 15-point victory. But then they fell short in the next round to the 4-seed Dover by a score of 48-35, and Dover ended up losing to Tri-Valley. And Zanesville, they were knocked out in their first record first game last year as they entered that game with a 7-16 record and played another Zanesville team, Maysville, and lost by a score of 68-29. That Maysville ended up going on and winning the whole half of that district bracket there, so they did lose to the eventual district champion. But new year, new results for West Holmes, and they've been off to a strong one with a record of 7-0. We're going to take another break, and we'll be right back after these messages here on WKLM.
You can now shop True Value Hardware at Holmes Lumber in Millersburg. In fact, it's the only True Value store in Holmes County. They have added literally thousands of items to their inventory, including Easy Care paint, making it easy for you to find everything you need for your next project. Holmes Lumber is located on State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Behind every project is a True Value.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
You've heard interest rates are low, but what does that mean? This is Jeanette Troyer with CSB, and this means it's a great time to buy or build a home, make home improvements, or refinance your mortgage. Refinancing with a lower interest rate could shave years off your loan or even lower your monthly mortgage payment. You can also use this opportunity to complete the home improvement projects you have been dreaming about. Call or text your local expert at 800-654-9015 to learn how you could take advantage of low interest rates. The Commercial and Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
West Holmes again coming with a record of 7-0, taking on the 1-3 Zanesville Lady Blue Devils. The Lady Blue Devils opened up their season with a 50-41 setback to West Muskingum, but rebounded nicely with a 53-22 victory over Utica, then lost to a very talented Granville team 67-17, and then lost to Heath 38-26, obviously not getting many games in with the COVID epidemic going on right now. But for West Holmes, they have been able to get in 7 games so far this year and have won every single one of them, so opening up with the 66-41 25-point victory over Minerva, then a conference game against Lexington 49-38, and then took care of Mount Vernon on December 3rd 61-34. Then a game that we had here with you on WKLM down at Indian Valley. They took care of business down there in Janaden Hutton 70-24. Worcester was the next victim to West Holmes Lady Knights 53-39. Then he went down the road on State Route 39. Well, actually had Garaway come down State Route 39 to West Holmes, winning a game here at the Dungeon 37-16. And then most recently, last Thursday on WKLM, took care of Ashland at Ashland 68-27. Conference standings: West Holmes leading the OCC with a record of 4-0, and behind them Mount Vernon with a record of 1-1, Ashland 1-2, Worcester 0-2, Lexington 0-1, and Madison and Mansfield Senior yet to play a game. In the IVC North, East Canton's has a record of 3-0, Newcomerstown 2-0, Malvern 2-2, Conotton Valley, Buckeye Trail, TCC all the record of 1-2, Stroudsburg 1-3, South Division Highland 5-0, and probably will continue to stretch that. Tusky Valley 2-1, Claymont 1-2, Sandy Valley 1-1, Indian Valley 1-2, Garaway and Ridgewood both at 0-2. We're going to go right back to our messages. We'll be right back here on WKLM.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Live the life you want at Danbury Senior Living. Danbury is delighted to introduce you and your family to some of the finest senior living. We offer amenities that today's seniors expect for comfort, support, and security. Let us be your home for the next chapter in your life or your loved ones in our spacious 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. Located on Portage Road in Worcester, stop in for a tour today. Meet our staff and residents and find out why they love calling Danbury of Worcester home.
Other games in the area tonight here. Obviously, you're tuning in on our Facebook Live on WKLM 95.3 alongside CLAXON Communications, as well as on the online stream too on WKLM-FM.com. Zanesville here at West Holmes, Newcomerstown's at Tusky Valley, Sandy Valley at Minerva, Coshocton at Claymont, and Beaver Valley at Indian Valley. On the boys' side of action, Highland is taking on Northwestern at Northwestern, Hillsdale at Loudonville, and Kidron Central Christian at Mansfield Christian. And we'll be right back here with our starting lineups and pregame review here on WKLM. We'll be right back after these messages.
Even though COVID-19 is still a threat, your cooperative is as committed as ever to keeping the power on, so you can do your job by staying home and staying safe. Disinfect high-touch surfaces frequently, and check in on your neighbors and loved ones often. You've got the power to make a difference, and you can count on us to be here for you every day.
Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, celebrating 85 years of service to this great community.
And tonight, here is our starting lineups. First for the Zanesville Lady Blue Devils, here is Don Hall.
Thank you, Tony. Starting for the visiting team tonight, the Zanesville Lady Blue Devils. Number 5, a 5'6" senior, Kiara Black. Number 10, a 5'6" freshman, Jersey Drawn. Number 23, a 5'7" freshman, Kylie Osborne. Number 4, a 5'7" senior, Emma Cronenbitter, and rounding out starting 5, number 2, a 6' senior, Madison Winland.
They come in a record of 1-3, led by Coach Jeff Moore. And now for the West Holmes Lady Knights.
And starting for the home team, the West Holmes Lady Knights, number 21, a 5'9" junior, Melanie Fair. Number 0, a 5'7" senior, Alicia Alexander. Number 5, a 5'6" senior, Hannah Rohrer. Number 23, a 5'5" senior, Katrina Rollins. And rounding out the starting 5, number 33, a 5'9" senior, averaging 12 points a game, Katie Sprang.
And the starting lineups have been brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision and repair and paint jobs and will have your car looking brand new. They will even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. That is a massive bonus with Finish Line Auto Body. Give Brooks a call at 330-674-1483. It is deer season, so keep your head on a swivel out there. And if something happens, make sure you give Brooks a call again at 674-1483 at Finish Line Auto Body. Both teams have approached. Well, as you can see here, West Holmes getting ready to take the floor and getting ready to take on the West Holmes Lady Knights. And looks like it's going to be Madison Winland going toe-to-toe with Katrina Rollins. And we are underway, and Zanesville is going to win the opening tip, and it's going to be into the hands of Jersey Drawn, one of the freshmen starting for Zanesville, 1 of 2. Now top of the key, Emma Crowenbitter. Now she's going to get over to the left side of Drawn. Now going over to the right wing, three-point line extended. Give and go, now in the hands of Kylie Osborne, the other freshman. Now the 6' senior, Madison Winland with the ball and hands it over to Drawn. Drawn's going to go down into the free throw line, kick it out. Thought about the 3 was Cronenbitter. She gets it in to a pass, and it's going to be a floater out of bounds. Missed shot goes to Jersey drawn, team rebound to West Holmes Lady Knights, and they'll get their first crack at it here. 7:23 in the first quarter and counting. Bring the ball up the floor as Hannah Rohr crossing the half-court line, go over to the left side, over to Melanie Fair. She's going to go down in the baseline against double team and tries to skip past, but they're going to say out of bounds. Make sure they didn't make a charge call there. It was pretty close, but I think just going to say out of bounds, Don.
Yeah, first turner for West Holmes.
Now here comes Zanesville bringing the ball. See what they'll do with the first turnover of the game committed by either team. Into the hands of Kiara Black. Now long three up back rim. No good by Madison Whitland. Rebound comes to the hands of Katrina Rollins. Now bringing the ball up the floor is West Holmes. Now over to the right wing. They're going to give the top of the key to number 21, Fair. Now Fair gives it over to a layup. Up and good by Katie Sprang, her first two.
Fantastic job by Katie, grabbing the ball, putting her head down, going to the bucket for an easy layup.
Great ball movement by West Holmes there in the half-court set. Now bringing the ball is Jersey drawn of Zanesville. Very talented freshman out there moving around, not moving like a freshman. Now in the hands of Black. Now Black tried to get the ball over to Drawn. It's going to go out of bounds. Second turnover, no, first of the game, first to Zanesville.
Well, I like Zanesville's patience on offense right now. They're actually making West Holmes play a little bit of defense, getting the ball reversed a few times, trying to get that easier shot.
Interesting lineup as far as class. If you're not a freshman or a senior, you're not playing girls basketball at Zanesville, it seems.
Yeah, it looks like there's a sophomore and junior absence in that roster.
West Holmes gets the ball way up floor. Kylie Osborne running up, right-hand finish, front rim, no good, and it's going to be a loose ball foul on number 33, Katie Sprang. So it'll be a team rebound to Zanesville. Score is still 2-0. And that's going to be a turnover on West Holmes on the foul. Their second. And now bringing the ball up the floor for Zanesville is Cronenbitter. Working on Rohr. Just at the half-court line as you're watching on our live Facebook stream through CLAXON Communications and WKLM. Now three-pointer up, front rim, no good by Windland. The 6-foot senior rebound goes in the hands of Melanie Fair. Now here comes West Holmes bringing the ball up the floor on the right side. Pulls it back, sets up the offense as Fair. Now open for three. It's up, front rim, no good by Sprang. Rebound's going to fall into the hands of number 23, Kylie Osborne of Zanesville. Now here comes Cronenbitter bringing the ball up the floor for Zanesville, the 5'7" senior. Going over to the right side, working, gets it over in the hands of Black over in the corner. She's going to go around to the free throw line, look for it's tipped away, it's on the ground, still on the ground. West Holmes Sprang going to come up with it, going down the right side, has an open cutter, finds it a little late. They're going to pull it back up and reset up the offense. Smart move by West Holmes. Now Katie Sprang over on the right side. She's going to go into the paint wide open, misses it, gets her own rebound. Actually tipped around, still on the ground, end up in the hands of number 4, Cronenbitter. She's going to end up with the rebound. Now on the other end, long, quick layup, no good by Jersey Drawn, gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out, three-pointer by Windland, no good. Rebound defensively goes to West Holmes to Sierra Black. Now Katie, it's not going to be Katrina Pullins. Gives it over to Sprang. Sprang, nice backdoor cut pass to Hannah Rohr. That's how you draw it up, Coach.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's just a perfect read by Hannah. She saw the overplay of the defense, did a nice backdoor cut, good pass.
And with that full timeout, we're going to take a 60-second timeout. Be right back here on WKLM.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
And we're back. 4-0 is your score. 4:15 here in the first quarter. We had a missed shot during timeout by Kylie Osborne that came in the hands of Katie Sprang, so that's how West Holmes has the ball back. And right there, Katie Sprang on cue goes in and gets that layup to connect, making it a now 6-0 lead for West Holmes, with Zanesville pushing the ball back up the floor against Zanesville's full court defense. And that forces a turnover, the third by Zanesville. And we got a double dribble, and it's going to go back, so that's going to be now the third turnover by West Holmes, 3 for each team.
Yeah, I wrote a couple notes down here before the game started, is that Zanesville is going to have to, handle West Holmes' pressure defense and don't turn the ball over in the back court to get those easy layups.
They like to call that no man's land. That's not where you want to leave the ball hanging out. Now, Jersey Drawn, the talented freshman, misses that one, and it's going to go into the hands of Katie Sprang. Her third rebound. Katie Sprang goes down, has it turned over, but then it's turned right back over to West Holmes, and that layup is good with the left-hand finish by number 14, Ella McMillan. Now here comes Zanesville splitting the double team down in there into the paint, twisting around as Kendrea Showers. Shot no good. Rebound goes to the hands of number 13, Mia Halverson, her first. And we have a foul down here at the three-point line. It's going to be just out of bounds. It's going to be a foul called. Number 4, Emma Cronenbitter, her first. Team first.
Yeah, about the first 4 minutes of the quarter, Zanesville is doing a nice, patient sort of offense. About the last minute and a half, they've got a little bit more up-tempo now.
Let's see how that tempo keeps shaping up here as West Holmes getting ready to attack. As they're going around the perimeter, Katie Sprang temporarily lost it, but West Holmes able to get the ball back. Now here we go, layup up and real quick layup, explosive by Ella McMillan. She's got 4 off the bench now for West Holmes. 10-0, a double-digit lead. Zanesville still looking for that first point, and at this time they have turnover, but it's turned right back. Shot up, no good by number 20, Brooklyn Snoddy. Rebound ended up in the hands of number 13, Mia Halverson. And here comes West Holmes swinging it around over to the right side, over to the hands of number 24, Reynolds. Claire Reynolds getting it back now on the left side. And the shot on the three-pointer is up and no good by Kinsey Patterson, and it's going to go into the hands of number 12, Kendrea Sowers. Now here comes Drawn on the other side. It's going to be a blocking foul. Katie Sprang tried to get down there and draw the charge, but she had her feet set in there toward the end, and that draws the blocking foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Really like number 10 jersey drawn for Zanesville. Very heady basketball player for being a freshman.
Yeah, she moves around like the rest of the seniors that are teammates are out there. As that first free throw is up and good for jersey drawn. And the second free throw attempts, 2 dribbles, backspin, shot up, and it is good. Getting the first 2 points of the game, breaking that drought for Zanesville, and sometimes those first 2 points feel like a million. Now here's Zanesville forces a turnover. Jersey drawn. She's going to bring the ball up the floor on the left side, trying to get the ball down low, and it's going to be go back outside. Long 3, back rim, no good by Cronenbitter. And the rebound's going to go into the hands of Sowers. Tries to get down low, and it's going to be stolen away. And then it's going to be taken right back. So Kendrea Sowers now with it on the left side, and it's going to go through the fingertips of jersey drawn, and that's going to be the now 7th turnover for Zanesville. But West Holmes also has 7 turnovers as well. And we were talking a lot in the pregame off the air about possessions, and both teams giving each other lots of extra ones here so far.
Yeah, I believe there's 3 times they've, gotten a steal but turned it back, second later on a turnover, just another one.
And there's the 8th one by West Holmes. Jersey drawn, right-handed layup. No, it's not Jersey. That's Kendria Sowers. Now West Holmes down in the right-hand corner. It's going to be an over and back potentially, and it will be as she touches it there, Melanie Fair. And now it's the 9th turnover for West Holmes.
I think West Holmes might be trying to play a little too fast right now.
Sometimes you're 7-0, you're having a lot of success, so sometimes you want to try something different, but at the end of the day, some of these games are just better off to go with what got you to where you're at.
Yes.
And there's a travel there on top of the key, and that'll be now the 8th turnover for Zanesville. It's not sloppy basketball, it's just aggressive basketball.
It is.
Now here comes West Holmes bringing the ball up the floor. Kinsey Patterson going over now to the left side to number 23, Rollins. Top of the key to Rohr. Right side, Fair. Fair looking for something to do and gets it over in the right-hand corner. And that's going to be dribbled up to the top of the key and passed up now tip-top to Kinsey Patterson. Back to Kinsey Patterson after the give and go with Rohr. Patterson looking to set the offense. Looks like they heard you say something, Don. Now they're going to really slow this down. And there's a wide open three, in and out, no good by Rohr. Coming down with the rebound is number 4, Cronenbitter. And the three by Cronenbitter is no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds to West Holmes. Team rebound them. We got a timeout here in between quarters. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on WKLM 95.3 FM.
The year-end sales event starts now at Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm excited to announce that Ford is offering 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 in trade assistance on 2020 Fusion, Escape, Edge, and Explorer. Also, employee pricing for all on all remaining 2020 Ram light-duty pickup trucks, along with 2020 or 2021 Jeep Compass, Cherokee, and Grand Cherokee. Stop in soon to grab these year-end deals and check us out online at villagemotorsinc.com.
The Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-through to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
10-4 is your score here after one, all West Holmes. But Zanesville didn't have a lack of effort with all the extra turnovers they were able to generate. Don with our first quarter stats here. West Holmes 0 of 3. Zanesville 0 of 5 from deep. West Holmes 5 of 7 for 71%. Zanesville 1 of 7 for 14%. Zanesville connecting on both free throws, 2 of 2. West Holmes 9 to 7 out rebounding Zanesville, and 9 to 8 West Holmes turnovers to 8 turnovers from Zanesville. And the first shot of the quarter is up and no good by number 14 Ella McMillan, and it's going to go out of bounds. Team rebound to Zanesville. Still 10-4. Don, expecting a little better West Holmes handle on the ball this quarter after some adjustments between the quarters by Coach Snyder.
I believe you will see that.
If you know her, you know that one probably aimed at her as the three-pointer attempt. No good there by Katie Spring, and it's going to go out of bounds. Team rebound to Zanesville. A lot of team rebounds in this one.
Yeah, what Zanesville's done with West Holmes is trying to slow them down a little bit. They went to a little bit of a 1-2-2 spread-out zone defense.
West Holmes breaks the half-court line. Now they're going over to the left-hand corner. Now down low to Katie Spring. She's going to kick it out. Three-pointer up, and it's good. First three-pointer for either team by Katrina Rollins.
Just a good job of West Holmes moving the ball, finding the open person for a shot.
Yep, 13-4 is your score. West Holmes up by 9, and the layup's going to be up, no good by Kendria Sowers, but she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 here on the foul. And they're going to get the foul on number 14, Ella McMillan, her first. And here comes the free throw effort. A little shimmy step there by Sowers. double, triple take hesitation, somehow gets it to go through. That's why they call them rituals. They're not supposed to be pretty.
And this is another freshman, too, for Zanesville.
Yeah, the future is bright with this freshman class if they can keep them together and keep them playing. And then also probably depends on what's in your 8th and 7th grade programs, too. But that free throw is good as well. And Sowers now off the bench with 4, leading all scorers for Zanesville. Now Katie Sprang goes down and catches it down in the paint, misses a rare one down low, and it's going to go in the hands of Sowers. Now here comes Zanesville up and running around with it, and they're going to set it up with Sowers. Now gets it over in the corner to number 23, Osborne. Going to kick it up to the top of the key to Cronenbitter. Cronenbitter's going to reset the offense and slow things down here for Zanesville on this possession. Now over to the left side, open for 3, drawn, misses it all, goes in the hands of number 24, Reynolds, with the rebound. Now Katie Sprang's going to get the ball in the baseline, going to go down low, try to finish, no good, but she's going to touch it and it's going to go out of bounds. Katie Sprang having a hard time getting into rhythm.
She is. The first quarter, she seemed to just slow down a little bit and take a nice little drive to the bucket. You know, take what was given to her right there. Maybe a little bit of a forced shot right there, but she'll be back.
You know what they say, a shooter's got to keep doing one thing, and what's that?
That's keep shooting.
Yes. So we'll see. And with the score being the way it is here, she might get some opportunities. Now Zanesville with the ball at the top of the key is number 4, Cronenbitter. Cronenbitter over to the left side to Osborne. Now over back to Cronenbitter. Back rim, no good. Rebound goes to the hands of Ella McMillan for West Holmes. Now McMillan's going to bring the ball all the way up the floor. She's going to see a lane, and she had it swiped away at the last second. It looks like she had the whole lane. She went down with the ball instead of stepping through with the ball up high, and Zanesville able to tip it out of bounds, turnover by West Holmes.
Yeah, I mean, a good look for Ella McMillan. I mean, good job. I just did everything but handle the ball at the last couple steps.
Now Zanesville with that extra possession, down 13-6 with 5:45 here in this first half of action at the Dungeon. Osborne gets it over to Windland. Now they get down to drawn. She's going to draw the foul.
And that's a good penetration by number 10, Jersey Drawn. Nice left-hand dribble.
She's got a chance to get her 3rd and 4th point. First 2 points came via the free throw line in the first quarter. And that free throw is up and good.
Good-looking shot on that girl.
Yeah, she's pretty fluid. And the second free throw attempt up and is good. She is 4 of 4. 13-8. Zanesville slowly trying to work their way back in this one after being down early 10-0. Have outscored, been on an 8-3 run since that time. 13-8 is your score again. West Holmes looking to get a good open shot as they're going to work it all the way around the wagon outside the three-point line. McMillan shot up, no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Drawn. Now Cronenbitter is going to bring the ball up the floor, working on Kinsey Patterson. Nice cross there to break the plane and gets over to the left side three-point line extended. Now top of the key three-pointer to Drawn. Now they're going to keep swinging around over to Black. Now Black up to the top of the key to Cronenbitter. Cronenbitter, left side, Drawn, open three, front rim, no good. It's going to go rebound out of bounds. Team rebound, West Holmes. They'll retain, get possession back.
You know, I've only seen Zanesville just this little bit of time, and I just don't really think that number 10, bread and butter shot's that three-point shot. I think her bread and butter is just getting the ball and trying to take it to the hoop.
Yeah, Zanesville seems to be settling for some open threes, and that might be by West Holmes' defensive design. You would know. Is that a design?
It could be, yeah. But I tell you what, I mean, and control the tempo, you're going to control the game. And I think Zanesville's doing a pretty decent job of slowing it down when they need to.
Yeah, they've had a rough start to this season, and probably a lack of experience outside of their seniors have contributed to that, but they seem to be playing pretty whole good collective basketball here so far in this one. And they forced another turnover. Now here comes Sowers down the floor for Zanesville. She's going to go in and take out the whole team and draw a charge. Wrong sport, but got to admire her desire to get to the rim.
Well, I tell you, Alicia Alexander, that's her niche. I mean, she's that type of girl that's going to come out there and take that charge, and she did so right there. Great job, Lish.
So now West Holmes going to bring the ball up the floor. It's going to be Kinsey Patterson bringing the ball as Katie Sprang is getting her breath back in her. Rare break for her. So now they're going to get down low to McMillan off the bench with 4, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more as she drew contact. Looks like that foul is going to go to number 12, Kendria Sowers. And that'll be her second. And Zanesville's got to watch their foul only being 6-7 rotation. Inbound pass to West Holmes, going to go down into Fair, and then they kick it back out to Patterson. Now swinging it all the way around in the corner to Alexander. Alexander now swinging all the way back across the court. Three-pointer no good. Rebound going to go offensively to Hannah Rohr. Now back to Patterson. Patterson going over to the left side, skip pass over in the corner. Now West Holmes going to keep working around the perimeter, look for that nice open pass. And Melanie Fair skipped it back down all the way over to number 0, Alexander. Alexander tried to get the pass down low to McMillan. Good job by Zanesville staying home there.
Good job by Zanesville, but West Holmes is missing McMillan inside. Part of it is maybe McMillan's not screaming for the ball, enough. But once you get that ball inside against the zone is broke. And that's what West Holmes needs to do is try to get them at more of a conscious effort to get the ball inside.
And they have the experience down low to make that happen. Sprang, who has checked back in the game and has a turnover, and now Zanesville's going to get in her shot. 3:25 and counting here in the first half. Zanesville, Sowers, no-look pass over in the corner. They're going to swing it around, touch pass to number 2, Winland. She's going to go down low, and it's going to be almost turned over to West Holmes, so it's going to be off the fingertips and stay here with Zanesville. Last to touch the ball was number 24, Claire Reynolds. So 3:15 stopped on the clock in the first half. Low-scoring affair here at the Dungeon so far. But it wouldn't be the Dungeon if it wasn't a long, grueling game, right? And then a turnover by Zanesville into the hands of West Holmes. Now Katie Sprang down low. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2, and that's a great seasoned veteran move by Sprang. Having a tough time getting your shot to fall, draw the contact, and go to the free throw line, get some shots in, figure your shot out.
That is a good job of taking the ball to the basket strong. She should have possibly maybe using her left hand, and she might have finished that one.
Katie Sprang is capable of both right and left hand, leading all scorers on the year with 12 points per game. Opened out with a 23-point performance at Minerva, her season high, but most recently she dropped 17 against Ashland, and without that 4-point performance at Garaway, her average would be a lot higher as she does connect on both free throws. So now Katie Sprang with 6. So now here comes Zanesville bringing the ball up the floor. Still outside of shooting range. Holding the ball is Cronenbitter. She's gonna put the ball down on the floor. Zanesville wearing their blue uniforms and white trim. Going right to left as you're seeing on our live stream with CLAXON Communications here. But if you're listening, West Holmes going left to right, wearing their white home with the blue and red trim down the side. West Holmes now bringing the ball up the floor. 15-8 is your score. West Holmes by 7, 2:30 and counting. Sprang, nice extra pass down low to number 13, Mia Halverson.
That's what happens when you put the ball inside.
And that's what happens when Katie Sprang gets the ball down low. She can do more than just score. Nice, beautiful touch pass, no look over the back of her head to a wide open Claire Reynolds there for that basket. Now Jersey drawn down low, left hand layup, no good. Rebound still up and around. It ends up in the hands of wrong number 4. Cronenbitter had full possession of it. Nice save though on the play by Sowers. And we have a foul by number 24 of West Holmes, Claire Reynolds, her first. And going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 is number 2, Madison Winland. First free throw. Up. Back rim, no good. It was a shooting foul, So she'll go to the line to finish her second one. The 6-foot senior looking for her first points of the game. And she was in the act of shooting a three. I was obviously looking down, folks, to write them stats down here. So I promise I do have eyes that are capable of seeing, but I missed that one. And the free throw on the third try is off, no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Katie Spring. 17-8, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and the ball's tipped around, tripped, and it's going to go into the hands of Zanesville. A turnover on West Holmes, their 13th of the half. Jersey Drawn firing another three and missing that one by more than the last one. 17-8. Like you said, she might not be the three-point special of the team, but maybe she's just one of them shooters that's going to keep on shooting.
That's true, and I think a lot of that might be inexperience as well, but she has done a pretty good job of putting the ball on the floor and getting to the basket.
Yeah, if the coach trusts her to take that many threes as a freshman, you about know what her future is going to be like down at Zanesville. West Holmes pounding the ball on the other side. Three-pointer up, no good by number 24, Claire Reynolds. Ends up in the hands defensively of number 23, Kylie Osborne. Now here's Cronenbitter crossing the half-court line, being guarded closely by Rohr right about the half-court line. Now she's going to go down in, work off a couple screens, and it's going to be tipped but into the hands of Black. Now Kiara Black had it stolen away into the hands of Reynolds. Now that is the 12th turnover by Zanesville. Left-hand corner, Melanie Fair tried to get it down low, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds, and that's going to be another turn for West Holmes. They're 14th. 17-8. Low-scoring game, but we'll tell you why. There's been 26 turnovers here in the first half. Now here comes Zanesville with under a minute to go, trying to get in the double-digit scoring, trying to chip away at this lead a little bit right before the half. Here comes Cronenbitter, the point guard for Zanesville, as she has been this whole game. Now over on the right-hand side to number 20, Snoddy. Backhands of Cronenbitter. They're trying to find Jersey Drawn, cutting down low. They do, but she's going to draw the contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot too.
Nice slashing move by Jersey Drawn. Very good job moving without the basketball.
And she can work off the ball. I tell you what, Coach Jeff Moore's got to be real happy with what he has to work with her and Sowers.
Exactly, and currently she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
I believe that was a West Holmes jinx, but did not work, and she connects on that one. All 5 points, as you said, coming via charity stripe. Got to make the most of those dead stop time opportunities, and that one still didn't work, Don. She's got 6 for 6. 17-10, 7-point lead, and there's a timeout on the floor. And I'm
not sure what happened there.
Official timeout on the floor. They're just going to reset the clock here. So set to take the ball out will be number 21, Melanie Fair, and she gets it into Kinsey Patterson. Kinsey Patterson going over to the left side, spin over to the right. Under 20 to go. 18, 17, 16. And a foul in the backcourt, and that's still only going to be the 6th foul, so it's just going to be another reset here.
Not a bad foul.
Not
good
a bad
aggressive,
foul.
Trying to go for the ball, trying to go for the steal.
And also it gives West Holmes less time to run this set now. Instead of starting with 20 seconds, they got to start with 14. So inbounding the pass is Reynolds, and she gets it into Patterson. Patterson going over to the right side, under 10 seconds to play in the half. Melanie Fair held up at the free throw line. Ball's on the ground. Claire Reynolds fighting for it. And Zanesville has it, and it's going to be tipped away by Jersey Drawn. Had it tipped away, and that's going to be it at the first half. It wasn't pretty, but West Holmes holds a 17-10 lead here in his defensive battle. So keep it locked in here on WKLM 95.3 FM, bringing it to you live on Facebook and also on Stream 2 alongside with CLAXON Communications. So keep it locked in here. We'll be right back after these messages again on WKLM.
I'm Jeff Kinney, and I'm a Park National banker, a husband and a volunteer. At Park National Bank, we believe we're more than just our job titles, and you're more than an account number. Now bringing our family of community banks together under a single brand name means you get those core values you've always counted on from us, and more service, more access, and more options. We're all together now at Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Holmes Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
At Kime, we know it feels good to give a quality gift. Whether it's a DeWalt tool that's guaranteed tough, an engraved Yeti thermos built for the wild, or a Vitamix blender with smoothie making accessories. Find these brands and more at Kime. Plus, Kime holiday deals are extended until December 23rd, which means you will receive a $15 gift card for every $100 you spend on qualifying brands. Kime, built on trust since 1911. KimeHome.com.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Part-time positions are available for pizza makers, customer service providers, and delivery drivers. Most jobs are for evening and weekends. Successful candidates will have the following skills: the ability to work in a team environment, excellent communication skills, be punctual and dependable, and delivery drivers must have a valid driver's license, an acceptable driving record, proof of insurance, and a satisfactory vehicle. Mileage reimbursements are paid daily. Drivers retain all tips they receive. Apply at the store at 42 North Grant Street.
Subway Millersburg, along with WKLM 95.3, your hometown radio, are proud to recognize our Subway Player of the Game. The winner of this award gets one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal of your choice. Subway, make it what you want. Also, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com. 17-10 was the first half. Some would call it bad basketball. I call it a lot of effort, a lot of defense, a lot of turnovers, just a tough, gritty game, really. Don, is that kind of the vibe that you got here?
Well, what it is West Holmes wants you to play fast. They want you to speed up the ball and be a little careless with the ball, and Zanesville did that at times, but a lot of times West Holmes forces those turnovers in the backcourt and gets easy layups out of them. Well, Zanesville's been able to somewhat break that press, bring it down to the front court, and then start their offense. And when they do turn it over, it's usually down at the West Holmes defensive end.
No, absolutely. And you would expect, Zanesville 12 turnovers. Okay, that makes sense. But what the stat that's probably going to pop out of people is West Holmes had 15 turnovers that first half. Not very characteristic of them.
Exactly. And I know 3, if not more, are turnovers where West Holmes stole the ball, created a turnover, and just, out of just trying to get the ball down the court real quick, then take care of the ball and turn it right back over to Zanesville.
Leading in scoring individually for West Holmes was Katie Sprang with 6. Elle McMillan with 4 off the bench. Katrina Rollins hit the only 3 for either team in the half. She had 3. Hannah Rohr with 2, and Mia Halverson with 2, and only 2 players scoring for Zanesville. Only 1 field goal made, but 6 points were made by Jersey Drawn, the talented freshman, who made all 6 of her free throw attempts, and Kendra Sowers had her 2 free throw attempts and a lone field goal to round out the scoring for West Holmes. Now for the team stats, here's Don Hall.
Thank you, Tony. First half score, West Holmes 17, Zanesville 10. 3-point field goals, West Holmes 1 of 6, 17%. Zanesville 0 of 10. 2-point field goals, Zanesville 1 of 9 for 11%. West Holmes 6 of 11 for 55%. From the free throw line, Zanesville 8 of 11 for 73%. West Holmes perfect 2 for 2, 100%. Total rebounds, West Holmes is leading there, 19 to Zanesville's 14. And turnovers, West Holmes with 15, Zanesville with 12.
And give a gift of value that will be used and appreciated this Christmas. Sounds like something for the wives here. Starbright Express Care, car wash gift cards, and Southside Quick Lube gift certificates provide perfect stocking stuffers that everyone can use. You don't got much time, folks. Go to the local business side and support them for your last Christmas needs, starting with Southside Quick Lube. We'll be right back with more halftime coverage here on WKLM 95.3 FM.
It's the GE Appliances Holiday Savings Event, now through December 30th at Millersburg Electric. Check out the new fingerprint-resistant stainless steel finish on the GE French door-style refrigerator with the door-in-a-door, and LED light wall with hands-free autofill dispenser. Earn up to $2,000 remodel rebate, a customizable GE Cathay appliance suites available in 3 colors with multiple handle finishes. Qualified customers get 0% interest with no down payment until December 2021. Stop by the area's largest appliance showroom today or visit MillersburgElectric.com.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
As you hug the turn, you see a storm brewing up ahead. It could be rain, it could be snow, but whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT Geo15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT Geo15 at Holmes Tire LLC today and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, 330-648-2401, and Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811.
Subway Millersburg, along with WKLM 95.3, your hometown radio, are proud to recognize, as always, our Subway Player of the Game at the conclusion of this game. The winner of this award will get 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal of your choice, located on 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg, Ohio. Subway, make it what you want. Also, Troy Miller Agency in Shreve and Berlin, your local insurance independent agent. They are a working team for all your insurance needs. Call the Shreve office at 567-2626 or the Berlin office at 893-2446. All right, Coach Hall, What do you think West Holmes and what do you think Lindsey Snyder is going to do here to open out the second half? You're around this team a little bit. You know some of their tendencies. What do you expect them to do differently other than the obvious thing, have less turnovers?
Well, I mean, that's first and foremost is just take care of the ball. It's 15 turnovers. It's 15 less times you get a chance to score the bucket. But I think they're going to come out. They're going to play extremely hard. They're going to make it a full court. They're going to try to get some turnovers in the backcourt to lead into easy points. And I really think that if Zanesville runs that zone defense, that West Holmes is going to try to put a conscious effort to get the ball inside to Katie Spring.
Yeah, she's got to have to event. Normally, a player the caliber of Katie Spring, who's dropped 20-something points in a game, she's going to eventually figure it out. So I imagine they're going, like you said, keep giving her a steady diet of opportunities. Well, we're going to see what defense West Holmes is going to come out in, as they're going to play a close man-to-man to start it out as Zanesville is underway here in the second half at the Dungeon at West Holmes. I'm Tony Lane with Long Dunn Hall, bringing you this game here tonight. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and also thank you to our partners with CLAXON Communications with the broadcast over here as well. Our crew is Casey Claxon and Emma Merriman joining us here tonight. We thank them for all their hard work, as always, putting these broadcasts together for everybody. And going to the line to shoot two is going to be Madison Winland. First free throw attempt is up and no good.
Madison currently 0 of 4 from a free throw line.
I'm not a math guy, was not good at math, but I can come up with that percentage pretty handedly here. Now will probably be a little, she missed that one too. Katie Spring with the rebound after the team rebound by West Holmes after the first one. And a turnover, Katie Spring, a little too much mustard on that pass, trying to get it down low to Melanie Fair. Again, just rushing it a little bit.
Just a little bit. Sometimes you're always telling everybody that there's no such thing as a 10-point shot. Well, even on offense, there's no such thing. Or even, for Zanesville, there's no such thing.
Madison Winland, step back three, missed it all. Rebound goes into the hands of Melanie Fair. Now racing the ball up the floor is Hannah Rohr, loses her dribble. Tries to get to Katie Spring. Katie Spring corrals it there in the backcourt before it went out of bounds. Now Katrina Rollins going over to the right side, and it's slapped out of bounds by Kiera Black. And just like you said, they're just not letting anything get down low, but that's the type of zone defense they're running to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, Zanesville very, very young and very, very athletic.
Could be a very dangerous squad. Take a look here, West Holmes. You're going to be facing this team for a while. And we have a jump ball situation here. They are going to call a foul. They are going to call a foul on the floor, and that's going to go on. Waiting on the number here of who they're going to give that to. The inbound pass in the meantime comes to Katie Spring, and her free layup no good, but ends up in the hands of Rohr. And now they're going to get it around. Three-pointer up and good. Katrina Rollins getting her second three of the game, and tied for the largest lead of the night at 10 for West Holmes at 20-10. Now here comes Cronenbitter working on Rollins. Cronenbitter goes down to the free throw line, cuts it over to Jersey Drawn, open for three, back rim, no good. Rebound goes to the hands of Patterson. Patterson going to ring the ball up the floor. Layup's going to be no good, but there was a foul committed by Kiera Black. She was a little bummed that it was called a foul, but I think that was the best thing that could have happened because there was three West Holmes players ready to grab the offensive rebound.
That was going to be an easy 2 points. Good look by Kinsey Patterson to see Hannah Rohr streaking down the court.
And that foul, again, is on Black, and that is going to be her third. So she's in foul trouble, but they're going to – and she does come out. Coming in for her is number 33. 33. Jadis. Oh, it is 23. Excuse me, Kylie Osborne. Now Madison Winland. Now going to the top of the key. Zanesville now on the right wing. to number 12, Sowers. Now they're going to swing it back up. The Cronenbitter are going to start it down low to Winland. Turned into it, and it's going to be a jump ball situation. West Holmes ball, and it'll be a turnover for Zanesville. That is now their first of the half, and still 13 total. West Holmes with 16 total, one here in the third quarter. Now here comes West Holmes. Alicia Alexander trying to get it down low to Katie Spring. Front rim, no good. Rebound goes to Drawn. Now here comes Zanesville, bringing the ball up the floor is Osborne. She's going to pull it back, and they're going to set up the offense through Cronenbitter. West Holmes getting ready to do a big substitution of 4 players at the next dead ball. And a double dribble, and that's going to be a turnover for Zanesville. They're 14th.
Yeah, once again, Zanesville's doing a really pretty good, job of controlling the tempo of the game. They just need to score some buckets here to keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, you can play all the great defense you want, but you eventually got to win by points.
Right.
And it all comes down to it in the scorebooks. But Zanesville doing a great job of keeping themselves within striking range. West Holmes now swinging the ball around. It's going to be a three-pointer up, bang! Claire Reynolds with the big three, largest lead of the night for West Holmes at 13, 23-10. Now over on the left-hand side, bring the ball to the floor is Cronenbitter. She crosses over. Now she's going to go to the top of the key and hand it over to Jersey Drawn. Now over the top of the key to Winland. Winland, spin move, down into the paint, going to go up with it, forces it up. Misses it all. Looks like she's trying to draw contact there. Great defense by West Holmes. And it'll be back to West Holmes at 4:30 stopped in the third quarter. West Holmes up by 13. Don, this is where they could bury them.
That's it. They did put the pedal to the metal and score some points here.
So let's see what West Holmes draws up in the playbook. And they do a good job of getting down low. The layup no good by number 13, Mia Halverson. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. Team rebound to West Holmes offensively, and they'll get another shot out of here, trying to work on their largest lead of the night at 13, trying to expand it with 4:14 left in the third quarter. Tony Lane alongside Don Hall, happy to bring you this game on WKLM. Whether you're listening to us or watching us, we appreciate you tuning into this good one here tonight that we have. A defensive battle, a lot of turnovers. And a shot up, no good there by number 23, Rollins, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds, and another team rebound, but this one's going to go to the hands of Zanesville.
Yeah, still gives West Holmes time to set up their press right now, and that's what they need.
It looks like they're looking for the spot, the trap here, as Cronenbitter trying to cross the half-court line, and they finally do, but she passes it over to Jersey Drawn. Now open for three. Back rim, no good by number 20, Snotty. Rebound offensively comes into the hands of number 12, Sowers. Turnover then to West Holmes. Now West Holmes going to set things up. Open for three. Number 14, McMillan.
There they go.
26-10. 16-point lead. And that's going to force a Zanesville timeout, and that's going to force a timeout here on WKLM 95.3 FM. Keep it locked in here. We'll be right back after these messages.
If you're a business or do-it-yourselfer looking for the best possible siding for your home or office, then stop by MRV Siding Supply. They offer the #1 rated panel on the market, Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia. Cedar Max provides outstanding performance inside and out with impact resistance, impervious to moisture, flame retardant, and noise reduction, giving you peace of mind. For Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding by Provia, call MRV Siding Supply at 800-524-7436. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Thompson Memorial, just a mile west of Millersburg on State Route 39, is a full-service monument company. Best wishes to all the area teams from Thompson Memorials. At the conclusion of this game, Subway and WKLM will be bringing you our Subway Player of the Game. The winner gets a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal over on 995 South Wash Street, Millersburg, Ohio. Subway, make it what you want. And we're back here to the action. It's going to be a foul on the floor as I was rambling on about the delicious Subway sandwiches. I get a little carried away when I read that one. Get a little blackout. But at the free throw line, shooting on and connecting on the first free throw is number 24, Claire Reynolds, her first point of the game. And extending that largest lead of the night out to 27-10, 17 points. Second free throw is missed, and it'll go into the hands of Sowers. Sowers is going to be fouled, bringing the ball up the floor. And it's going to be a out-of-bounds situation here, and that'll be the third foul. I'm not sure who that foul will end up being on. They said third, but I don't see anything on the scoreboard. So anyway, back here in the action, Kendra Sowers trying to get the ball down low, and it's a turnover to West Holmes. Now West Holmes got a little space here, bringing the ball forward. Kinsey Patterson, she's going to go all the way and connects. Nice little step back, slowed down her pace. There at the very end, this nice little step back layup for an easy 2. 29-10, 19-point lead now for West Holmes. Now going down through the paint as John. She misses it. Rebound goes over to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson looking the ball up the floor. Gets it. Nice spin move down low. Going to draw into contact is Rollinson. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Wow, what a difference a quarter makes for the West Holmes Lady Knights.
Yeah, West Holmes smelling a little bit of blood right now and looking to put it out of reach.
Looking to make this a 20-point lead, and the way Zanesville's shooting, that's almost looking like an insurmountable amount at this point. First free throw up, no good. Rebound goes to Zanesville on the dead ball, and here comes a substitution for West Holmes. It's probably easier just to go over with you who's in the game. Still shooting the free throw up and good. And then she's going to be subbed out for Hannah Rohr. Katie Sprang's on the floor, as well as Alicia Alexander. Kinsey Patterson is the starter that was left out there. And then number 5, Hannah Rohr. Oh, and Melanie Fair, that's the 5th. Now here comes Jersey Drawn. They get it over to Sowers. Layup, no good. Rebound goes to Sprang. Sprang looking the ball up the floor for Kinsey Patterson. Nice extra pass. Step back, bang. Hannah Rohr, 2-pointer. Nice 12-footer right there on the wing. Connects on it, had the space, didn't force it, took the easy shot. 32-10, 22-point lead. Zanesville still looking for their first points here in the third quarter. Now Zanesville going over to the right side, Jersey Drawn. Over to Black. Black goes up with it. It's going to be a blocking foul. Can't get it to fall, but she will go to the line to shoot 2 to get Zanesville back in the scoring column here.
Well, I mean, if that's what it is, I mean, you're looking at a positive right there. You're shooting 2 free throws, plus the time is stopped. The clock has stopped.
Yeah, you'll just take any opportunity you can get right now. Has been few and far between, it seems, for the Lady Blue Devils here in the second half, and that free throw is good. First point of the quarter with 2 minutes to go here in the third for Zanesville. Here comes the second free throw attempt. It is up. And no good. Rebound goes to Katie Sprang. Now Katie Sprang bringing the ball up the floor. And now she gives it over to Kinsey Patterson just inside the half-court line, setting up shop for West Holmes. They go over to the right side to Sprang. Sprang working closely, goes down in, and I thought that was going to be the one that kind of showed she was back in the swing. She did get fouled, so she will go to the line, but nearly a three-point.
Well, and you can tell by the disappointment on her face, she felt that she should have made that shot as well. And you give Katie that shot again, she'll make that.
Yeah, that wasn't a lot of contact. It was exactly what she'd want. Just enough to draw the foul, but able to finish her layup pretty uncontested. And it's just not Katie's night as that free throw misses off the front rim. So she'll go to the line. She'll stay at the line to shoot her second attempt. And that one back rim no good either, but ball is on the ground. There'll be a jump ball situation. So we're going to give the team rebound to Zanesville.
You know, when your shots aren't falling, you can still handle the ball. You can still play that good defense. You can still be a leader, and that's what she'll do.
Good players find other ways to win you ball games, and Katie has done that. She's had a great job passing the ball here tonight. In this one, the foul is on the floor. Jersey drawn looked like she was going to get a three-point play opportunity, but Alicia Alexander picking up her second personal foul here on the game. Katie Sprang also with 2 fouls for West Holmes. But I don't think foul trouble is going to be much of an issue at this stage in this game as Jersey Drawn goes down low. Nice step move. Through. Not able to just – there's a lid on these rims down here for Zanesville as it was a jump ball. Possession goes to West Holmes. Rebound to West Holmes off the missed shot by Drawn. Now here comes Kinsey Patterson, and she gives it over to Rohr. Rohr to Sprang. Sprang, top of the key. Looking for something. Going over to the right side to Fair. Fair hands it over to Patterson. Patterson, right-hand corner, 3, up. No good by Hannah Rohr. Rebound goes to Katie Sprang. Fights through 2 players, ends up with it. Gives it over to Kinsey Patterson. Patterson goes up there, no good. A rebound, still all around, still on the floor. And we got a 3-player scrum jump ball situation. Zanesville does have possession on that one, so they will eventually get the rebound. I think that was the longest call I've ever had for a rebound. So here comes Zanesville after the well hard-earned possession here on this one is Kiera Black bringing the ball up the floor, crossing the half-court line, creeping in on the three-point line, hands it over to number 20, Snotty. Snotty still working at top of the key on Sprang. Now it gets down to Jersey Drawn, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch, West Holmes. It'll stay right down here to our right with Zanesville, who has been going left to right in this quarter as West Holmes been going right to left. Jersey Drawn set to take the ball out underneath their own hoop, down to our right. Looking, gets it in. Snotty, and then stolen away by West Holmes is Kinsey Patterson. Patterson bringing the ball up the floor. She's got 2 on her, kind of forced one up there. That's going to be over the back then by Katie Sprang. Loose ball foul to her. Rebound's going to go out of bounds to Zanesville. And Katie Sprang is going to pick up her 3rd personal foul with 9.2 left here in the 3rd quarter. 32-11, 21-point lead for West Holmes. Now here comes Jersey Drawn, 4-3, goes up with the layup, and she draws the foul. She'll go to line to shoot, too. With 2.2 stopped on the clock. Not the foul West Holmes is hoping to commit.
No, you shouldn't have put yourself into that situation. And Katie, you can tell, is not real happy with herself.
And that's her 4th. So one more and she's done. And she's probably not one to ever quit, but there's probably some games she wished would end, and this would probably be one of them.
Right.
But it goes to show you how strong this West Holmes team is. You got your best top scorer who's having a little to zero effect on the offensive side, but she has so many other contributors to help pick her up on this one. When you can still win by 20-something points when your best scorer is not shooting that well, that's a sign of the team you have. And that brings the end of the 3rd quarter after one free throw made by Jersey Drawn. A 20-point lead for West Holmes, 32-12. So keep it locked in here. We'll be right back after these messages on WKLM 95.3 FM.
Right now, Subway restaurants have 2 tasty new chicken sandwiches. First, there's the barbecue chicken sandwich, made with sweet and tangy barbecue sauce, chicken strips, crisp veggies, and another layer of barbecue sauce. Then, for a real punch of flavor, try our new buffalo chicken sandwich. It has tasty chicken strips smothered in Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce and topped with ranch dressing. Add chips and a drink to either of these fan faves, and you've got a great meal. Only at Subway. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Freshly prepared in front of you.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
All right, Dawn Thank you for the third quarter stats. West Holmes 3 of 4 from 3 for 75%, 2 of 8 for 25% down low, and 2 of 8 for 25% from the charity stripe. Zanesville 2 of 6 from the free throw line. That was their only points in the third quarter there on 33% shooting. Zanesville 13-12 rebounding advantage, 6-1 turnovers. Zanesville's to West Holmes 1. And now we're back underway. Here, fourth quarter of action. West Holmes probably going to try to make each possession as long as humanly possible. As they try to get the ball down low to number 13, Halverson, and the ball is now on the floor being run around. It's going to a jump ball situation, and they're saying a little scores table mix up there. Nice job by the officials to get it into the proper hands of Zanesville, and now they're going to get, after the first turnover by West Holmes of the quarter, they now have 17 on the game, but only 2 here in the whole second half, so big improvement by the Lady Knights there. Now Kinsey Patterson for Zanesville. They're going to swing it around over in the hands of 33, Jada Seifrid, getting her first action of the game. Now Madison Windland in the right corner. She's going to go down low, fire up a shot. No good. Ends up in the hands of Halverson. Now here comes West Holmes Lady Knights. Hannah Rohr in the right corner trying to get the ball down low to Ella McMillan. Turnaround jump shot, no good, down low. Rebound goes to the hands of Windland. And now we have a foul here on the wing. But a third foul now by Reynolds.
We'll put Zanesville shooting 1-on-1 the rest of the quarter.
They will take it, and West Holmes will be shooting 1-on-1 on the after the next foul by Zanesville, as they only have committed 5. Very long free throw attempt up and no good on the front end there by number 33, Jada Seifrid. Missed her first shot attempt of the game. Now West Holmes breaking the press down low. Shot wide open, no good. Got her own rebound as Hannah Rohr, and she goes back up with it and connects. So now 34-12 is your score. West Holmes up by 22, their largest lead of the game. Madison Windland trying to work the ball down low for Zanesville. She gets it over to Jada Seifrid. She goes down low. It's swatted away, but gets her own rebound, goes up with it, and then goes back up with it again after her own rebound. 3 shot attempts, 2 official, 2 rebounds, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Not a bad possession.
Not at all. Good job of being active on her on the boards.
So I'll start calling her Ricky Davis. She's going to start getting her own rebounds, get that triple-double. Only true Cavs fans know that game. First free throw by Seifrid. Up, and that one is good. And the second free throw attempt. Some point today. There it is. Front rim, no good. Rebound goes into the hands of Ella McMillan. McMillan over to Halverson. Now back up top. Rollins goes up, gets it, no good. Rebound goes offensively to the hands of number 24, Claire Reynolds, and she'll go back up and connect. Claire Reynolds now with 3. Excuse me, she has 4. And a miss on the other end by Madison Windland, and rebound goes into the hands of number 5, Hannah Rohr of West Holmes, and then quickly gets it over to the hands of number 23, Katrina Rollins, and she'll go up and connect, and then we have a timeout on the floor. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back here on WKLM 95.3 FM.
Stop into Rody's IGA Marketplace for the Santa Seafood Sale going on now through December 24th. Get 31 to 40 count cooked cocktail shrimp for $6.98 a pound. King crab legs for $22.98 a pound. 16 to 20 count jumbo tail-off cooked shrimp for $9.98 a pound. Maryland-style crab cakes, 4 for $5. 16-ounce imitation crab meat for $3.98 each. 5 to 6 ounce lobster tail for $11.98 each. Jumbo crab clusters for $15.98 a pound. And 31 to 40 count easy peel raw shrimp for $5.98 a pound. It's the Santa Seafood Sale going on now through Christmas Eve at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
All right, 5:14, fourth quarter. Tony Lane with Don Hall. Thank you again for joining us in this West Holmes lopsided lead at the moment at 38-13, but we still got 5 to play. Never say never, but it would be one of the most exciting broadcasts of my life if it changes. And free layup, reverse layup, no good by number 23, Kylie Osborne. It'll be out of bounds. Team rebound to West Holmes.
I believe Zanesville has 4 freshmen in right now.
Well, you might as well get them the experience.
Yes.
It's not looking good here, so get them that valuable floor time for help them down the road yet this season. They have the talent. They could surprise somebody if they catch hot. They get hot.
Yep, you can't teach defense. You just got to get it.
Yep, turnover by West Holmes there as that ball went out of bounds. That is now their 18th turnover here in this one. We will not say it to Coach Schneider at any point out loud after this game or any time for the rest of the year or ever. But here we go now. Zanesville, top of the key. Trying to go now over to the left side to Drawn. Drawn going down the baseline, has it swiped away, but ends up into the hands of number 42, McCune. Gives it over to Sowers, and Candria Sowers almost got it to go through, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 8th team foul. And they're going to say, and that's going to be Claire Reynolds' 5th foul. She fouls out. But Katie Sprang's going to come out, who had 4 fouls.
And I just checked my stats, and those are 5 Zanesville freshmen out there on the court.
They are just letting get all of them get
Yes.
some time up here tonight. But, it's a unique atmosphere up here with the walls and the paintings. I mean, this is not your average gym you get to play in. So it's probably important for these freshmen to get used to these kinds of situations and atmospheres.
Well, just being Zanesville, getting any kind of playing time on a court against West Holmes, and they're tough defense.
And Jersey Drawn gets the rebound on the missed free throw and then goes up with it, and it ends up into the hands of number 42. 42's Riley McCune got the rebound, and then the shot went up and no good by Jersey Drawn. Ends up in the hands of number 32 defensively, Allie McMillan getting her first rebound. Now here comes a quick jump shot on the other end. Free throw runner up and good by Zaylee Schultz, I believe, was the one that got that to fall there. It was not Haley Schultz that connected on that last shot. Excuse me. That was number 13, Mia Halverson, had that one there. Sorry about that, folks. 40-13 as the turnover by Zanesville comes back over to West Holmes. Now it's Zanesville now with 19. Now West Holmes able to lose the dribble, but then gets it. The ball is still on the ground. It's still saved out of bounds, and now Zanesville's going to get a chance to try to run with it, but it's turned back over to Halverson. No, McMillan with the steal. What defensive effort by her. And then she was just going to go coast to coast. She's laughing. She had the opportunity to just go with it. She wanted to go coast to coast. Why not? 40-13, 27-point lead for West Holmes with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one, as we're now just letting this kind of run out. And we have a turnover there before taking a dribble. Zaylee Schultz forgot to put the ball on the ground and took a step. And they're going to get you every time when you're out there one-on-one in the corner.
She saw that wide open lane to the hoop and then forgot to put the ball down on the court.
I'm not going to lie, I would have done the same thing. Except I probably would have dribbled it off my foot. Now over in the left-hand corner for Zanesville. Now getting over to the right-hand side to Seaford. Now shot up no good by Sowers. Missed it all again. They're not afraid to let it fly out there. But it's going to be last touch by West Holmes and team rebound for Zanesville. Now here comes Drawn, set to inbound it underneath their own hoop to our far right. She gets the ball down low, and it's going to go around and abound, and no good by Jersey Drawn, and the ball ends up rebounded by 23, Kylie Osborne, and Osborne goes up with it and connects 4-2. Only the second or third made field goal by Zanesville the entire game. Second. I thought I had that on my paper. I was like, I better give a cushion there. But no, it's only 2. But Zanesville's made most of theirs at the free throw line. And then we got a 3-pointer by Keegan. Oh, off the bench. Everybody's getting in on the action now. 43-15, 28-point lead. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Jersey Drawn going with the right-handed finish. That's the layup she's been trying to get to fall all game. She's had no problem getting to the hoop, it's just getting it to fall, and she does there. Her first field goal of this one. And now on the other end, number 32, shot up, no good by Alec McMillan. Tipped around, ends up into the hands of number 30, All gives it over to 14, Halverson. Left-hand finish, good. Excuse me, Ella McMillan with that one. She's got 9. And now Zanesville with 1:30 to go. They're going to swing it around. Number 33, shot up, no good, Seaford. Rebound. It's going to be a jump ball situation. Go over to Zanesville.
I believe that's going to go to West Holmes. And West Holmes does have 3 freshmen in on their own team right now.
Yes, I did have that backwards there. Coach Jeff Moore's trying to call timeout from the bench, but he did take one there. So we are going to take a timeout here, our final one before the conclusion of this game. So keep it locked in here on WKLM 95.3 FM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available. Cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
.118 and counting here. West Holmes with the ball, ready to finish this one out, up 45-17 over the traveling Zanesville Lady Blue Devils. Important matchup as they will be both in the Eastern District at the conclusion of the regular season. Where they get to face each other, no one knows, but if they do, they have the film to go back to and memories as the turnover by West Holmes there. Their 21st of the game. Yeesh. But with that being said, still hold a 28-point lead. But they got 20 back from Zanesville, so it's pretty much been a washout on the turnover battle here in this one. Missed 3-pointer, no good by Seaford. Rebound goes into the hands of number 40, Zaylee Schultz. Now here comes West Holmes, Allie McMillan, top of the key, over to Ella McMillan. McMillan, right-handed floater, it's good.
Ella's having herself quite a quiet game.
Yeah, she's got 11 now. Been a very good spark plug for West Holmes off the bench, especially in that first half before it got out of control. Shot up, no good by Candria Sowers. 3-pointer, rebound once again goes to the hands of West Holmes. This time Keegan All with the rebound. McMillan trying to get it, and it's going to be a turnover. Right back out of bounds to Zanesville, and that'll be the 22nd, probably the final turnover here as we got 7 seconds left. Zanesville's going to bring the ball up the floor. Let's see if they take a final shot here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it. No extra shot. 47-17 is your final, and we will be right back here on 95.3 WKLM to bring you our post-game coverage, so keep it locked in here on 95.3 FM.
You're ready for college, ready to make the next step towards a better future. But putting your life on hold while you earn a degree just isn't for you. At Wayne College, you can pursue your degree and achieve your goals while staying in the community you know and love. Wayne College offers 2- and 4-year degrees that can save students up to 30% in tuition. Join us at the University of Akron-Wayne College, where student success comes first.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
The year-end sales event starts now at Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm excited to announce that Ford is offering 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 in trade assistance on 2020 Fusion, Escape, Edge, and Explorer. Also, employee pricing for all on all remaining 2020 Ram light-duty pickup trucks, along with 2020 or 2021 Jeep Compass, Cherokee, and Grand Cherokee. Stop in soon to grab these year-end deals and check us out online at villagemotorsinc.com.
Promotion Therapy offers outpatient and home physical and occupational therapy. Locally and privately owned and operated, Promotion Therapy takes tremendous pride in making your therapy experience a success. We have taken all the extra precautions this year in making sure our clinic is sanitized and our therapists are fully equipped to treat you safely. Whether it's in our clinic or in your home, we will do everything we can to ensure you feel comfortable and confident in your care. Our clinic is located on South Washington Street, right next to Dairy Queen, or call us today at 330-600-0844. You can also visit us online at promotion-therapy.com.
When choosing a new door to replacing your windows or siding, there are many types of materials to choose from. Hi, my name is Nevin Mast. Here at Holmes Siding in Millersburg, we will help you make the right choice for your home and style. Want an energy-efficient replacement window? Try the Viwinco line of vinyl windows. With energy-efficient technology, Viwinco vinyl windows will save you money on energy costs and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up a free in-home consultation at 888-725-6619. That's 888-725-6619.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, they have the buyers. Plus, don't forget to check out the new location for RES Auction Services just west of Worcester. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Don't let your home be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Holmesville Electric has factory-certified technicians and carries a full line of parts and service for all of your Generac needs. Call today, 330-279-4522. And we're out here in Millersburg, home of Rody's IGA, and they got the big Santa Seafood sale going on right now through Christmas Eve at Rody's IGA Marketplace right here in Millersburg, where, again, the final score, 47-17, West Holmes Lady Knights on top of the traveling Zanesville Lady Blue Devils. Well, Dawn, you've seen basketball. I know you know a thing or two about basketball. So what did you think of what West Holmes did tonight? They had some adversity, but overall they did a smash-up job of overcoming it and doing what they had to do, which was take care of the lesser team tonight.
Exactly, and that's the way that you put it, because, coming in, West Holmes undefeated, Zanesville, 1-3. West Holmes is supposed to win, and I thought, especially in the first half, that they tried to do almost too much to get that win. I thought maybe they thought that it would be a little bit easier for them, but Zanesville came in. I mean, Coach Moore's a pretty good coach. He had them breaking West Holmes' press in the first half, but in the second half it was a different story. West Holmes got a little hot there in the third quarter. They had 3 threes in a row that they made, and that really changed the tempo and the outcome of the game.
Yeah, and it really was. We talked there during the commercials of, Coach Schneider were out here working alongside her in the roundabout way. And we agreed that the third quarter adjustment was going to really determine the outcome of this game. And boy, oh boy, did it really work out there for West Holmes on the defensive side, only giving up a single point the whole third quarter. I think gave up 2. It was they scored 2 points the whole third quarter. What more could you want out of your defense than that?
Yeah, and we discussed that. We talked about it and how the first couple minutes of the third quarter is going to dictate a lot. And one thing we too discussed at halftime was West Holmes taking care of the ball, and they only had 1 turnover in that third quarter.
And that was a big. It's a very lopsided. You wouldn't think they were even capable of only 1 with the amount of turnovers they had, but the majority of those turnovers did indeed come in the first half. Before we get to the stats here, everyone be safe on the ride home. And speaking of getting a ride, get 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 in trade assistance on the 2020 Fusion, Escape, Edge, and Explorers, along with employee pricing on select vehicles during the year-end sales event at Village Motors and VillageMotorsInc.com. Also, get a $15 gift card for every $100 spent on qualifying brands now through December 23rd at Kime in Charm. All right, first for the team numbers, here is Don Hall.
Thank you, Tony. Final score, West Holmes 47, Zanesville 17. 3-point field goal, Zanesville 0 of 18, West Holmes 5 of 11 for 45%. 2-point field goal, Zanesville 3 of 22 for 14%. West Holmes 14 of 29 for 48%. From the free throw line, Zanesville 11 of 21 for 52%. West Holmes 4 of 10 for 40%. Total rebounds, West Holmes with 45, Zanesville with 33. And turnovers, West Holmes 22, Zanesville with 20.
And before we get to the individual scoring, make sure you stop and see TMK Farm Service for all of your animal and pet needs with locations in Berlin, Sugar Creek, Holmesville, and New Bedford. First for West Holmes Lady Knights, they were led in scoring by Ella McMillan with Katrina Rowlands had 12 points here tonight. Ella McMillan with 11 to be the 2 scorers for West Holmes in double figures. But the way this game was opening out, you were wondering if anybody's going to get in double figures. So for West Holmes to turn around and end up with 2, and one of them not being their leading scorer, you cannot complain. We were talking about during the game, Don. Sometimes when your leader steps back a little bit, she finds other ways to contribute, which she did on the defensive side and passing the ball and protecting the ball. Katie Sprang made up for what she might not normally give you on the offensive output in other facets of the game, and Katrina Rowlands and Elle McMillan stepped up the pace there, both getting in double figures on that. And Katie Sprang ended up with 6 points on the game, Hannah Rohr with 4, Mia Halverson with 2, Keegan All with a 3 there in the end, and Claire Reynolds, a nice contributor, only had 4 points but was involved in a lot of plays here tonight for West Holmes. And Jersey Drawn, the talented freshman for Zanesville, led all Zanesville scorers on the night with 8. And then Candria Sowers, another freshman, had 4, Kylie Osborne with 2, Kiara Black with 1, and Jada Seyfried with 1. And rebounding, the overall team advantage was held by West Holmes with a 45-33 rebound. Coach Snyder wanted rebounding to be the big deal tonight. That's what they had to do to win. Well, they did it in impressive fashion. A lot of missed shots here in this one. So 45 rebounds. And who is the leading rebounder here outside of the team rebounds for both teams here, Don?
Actually, Hannah Rohr led. Actually, no. Katie Sprang led West Holmes with 7 rebounds.
All right. Katie Sprang did a great job there. Like we said, maybe in every other asset, there's a lot of different ways to be good at basketball, and she was good at a lot of different ones tonight. But the one that she wasn't good in is what everyone's expecting her to be good in, and that's the scoring. But it just goes to show you how all-around of a good player she is.
And that's true. And she's just that leader. Her hustle on the floor is just resonates to everybody else, and she holds the rest of her teammates accountable. But when the shot's not falling, there is everything else that she gives, and she did a fantastic job of doing that tonight.
Absolutely. From fashion rings, color gem or birthstones, diamond pendants, diamond rings, engagement rings, and Dreamkeeper jewelry this holiday season, stop into the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. And have you heard yet? The Beach Club Tanning Salon has added a new location in Millersburg to go along with their Berlin shop. Open every day except Sunday at both locations at the Beach Club Tanning Salon and Millersburg in Berlin. And last but not least, it's time for our Subway Player of the Game. Don, why don't you go and let these fine folks know who we felt was our Subway Player of the Game. The winner of this is getting a 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal courtesy of your local Subway on 995 South Washington Street, Millersburg, and WKLM 95.3.
Yeah, Ella McMillan is going to be our Subway Player of the Game. Fantastic game for her tonight, scoring-wise. She had 4 rebounds, great defense, great hustle. Was able to actually lead the fast break a couple times, gets a couple nice assists, but just an overall really good game tonight.
Absolutely, and that will do it here for us. Again, your final 47-17. We want to thank you again, Don, for joining us here tonight. We're always very happy to have you alongside of our booth. Good luck to you and the rest of your season. If I don't get to work with you again on the boys' side of the things, but we definitely had a good hometown win here tonight for West Holmes. Again, thank you. Thank you, Casey CLAXON, for helping us out, as well as Emma Merriman helping out with CLAXON Communications, bringing you this one. Don, any final words here?
No, it's just one of these games. It's a tough game to play. Monday night, it's just a tough game. You're supposed to win this game. We did. West Holmes did win that game, but it was a little bit of a struggle. I think sometimes we just thought we did too much, but it's something you can go down, break down film, go back and look and find, the little things that you need to work on.
Absolutely, and there's definitely some things that Coach Snyder can circle the troops on and say we need to work on this. But again, I'm Tony Lane. You just heard Don Hall. We are 95.3 FM. Thank you again, CLAXON Communications, and we will see you when we see you. So have a good night, everybody.
This is Wyatt Miller reporting live from Millersburg Tire Service.
Wyatt, this isn't actually live.
Thank you for watching high school basketball on Facebook Live. Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and CLAXON Communications.
This is Wyatt Miller reporting live from Millersburg Tire Service.
Wyatt, this isn't actually live. This is a commercial for Millersburg Tire Service.
Oh, sorry about that, Grandpa.
That's okay. Just read the script.
Winter is on the way. That means you need the best tires from the best tire shop around at Millersburg Tire Service. They have Bridgestone and Blizzak tires that are totally awesome on ice and snow. Plus, winter is great because when it gets really bad outside, I get to stay home from school.
I'm not sure that last part was in the script.
I know. I added that.
All right. This is Brad Smucker. While Wyatt gets back to schoolwork, I invite you into Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085 today.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
High School Basketball on Facebook Live is a production of WKLM Radio and CLAXON Communications.